Do you see a potential for young people to be involved in initiatives like the Mini Schengen or, for instance, in discussions about European integration? Do you think there's a place for young people there? And if so, in what capacity could they be involved?
I think most definitely yes, because as I said, young people have been already cooperating on different levels, rarely on a high political one, but through different initiatives, exchanges, sure, not only in the Balkans, but through different projects of European Union, such as Erasmus. Many people of the Balkans had the opportunity to travel throughout the region, even outside of the region, throughout the Europe, and meet in those places and realize how much they have in common and how much they actually can work and contribute to their societies. So I think the young people are the best beneficiaries of European Union processes so far. So I think that should kind of go into the future as well. And I think that young people also have their own certain experiences and they have so much to bring to the table, because many of the things that, as I said, have been stuck for years, and we do need some fresh energy and fresh voices and fresh narratives in Balkans in order for things to change.
So if you could talk to me about the potential for regional dialogue and exchanges in the Western Balkans, like the exchanging youth, for example, that you participated in. Can you talk about maybe what the potential might be for the Western Balkans going forward and young people in the region?
Well, I would say Western Balkans has been stuck in one place for so long, and I think the youth and young people have been the one kind of taking a step forward, making the first steps towards the cooperation, because I don't think that is something particularly popular to say in a region. Usually people have certain suspicions, especially when our political leaders are the one trying to cooperate. So I think young people have been the ones who have taken the first step and shown that when we work together we can achieve some things and we can change some things that have been the same for ages, and then we can go forward. And I would say that youth is actually our greatest of the entire Western Balkans, our greatest potential for change and actually towards European Union integration.
What do you think are the greatest challenges for the Western Balkans in the next decade going forward?
Well, I would say maybe coming to the same terms, because again, like cooperation, I would not say, I would use word, I don't think it's really popular. I think that each of the parts of the Western Balkans, they have been going their own way, rarely looking back to the other parts, actually other countries of Western Balkans to cooperate with them. So kind of coming to the same terms, and even though we do live pretty much in similar societies, have similar issues, especially the ones that concern youth, the leaders seem that they can never come on the same page, so that would be really interesting. And also we did mention a couple of times Mini Schengen, but it did receive quite a backlash, so let's see how it develops from there and how people of the Balkans react to it.
And then last question, do you see, I guess, what are like the maybe areas for hope or opportunity in the region in the years ahead? Do you any areas for optimism or potential areas that could be growing upon?
I know I've said many pessimistic things, but I'm really an optimist. I mean, if I was not, I would not be standing here. I would not be doing what I do. I would be probably out of the country. But I see really youth, even especially I have been engaged in some activities that do involve young women, mostly from Serbia and Kosovo. So I have seen that in both with youth and young women that there is willingness to step out some set boundaries and then to make some change, and that people are really persistent. Some would maybe even say annoying, but they really demand their rights. They really demand change. So I do have high hopes that young people will change something, and that I know it's really hard for young people to engage in politics because usually they kind of overlook it as something that's corrupt and they don't want to do anything with it. But I hope that people will become more active citizens in one way or another, and yeah, I really hope that young people, next generation, when we have this generational change, I believe young people will bring something better to the region.